All right, I'm back with another video. This is part 3 of my series talking about crystals. Now, a lot of us growing up, it has been told to us to avoid crystals, or crystals have been deemed as something that should be avoided, or not just good in general. But we don't want to talk about superstition. We want to get into the science of it, okay? Go check out part 1 and 2 of my videos on crystals. Here it says that quartz is the only common natural element that is piezoelectric, meaning it can produce electricity when it is squeezed. When it is applied physical stress and physical pressure upon these crystals, it can produce electricity. Now, crystals have always seemingly had a bad reputation, but it says that piezoelectric crystals, kind of like quartz, have recently been identified as being the cause of a natural phenomenon that has shaped the rise and the fall of entire civilizations. But yet, we were not taught about this in history class. Crystals were used in the previous civilizations. Tartaria was a previous civilization where crystals and being aligned with nature and organic was very prevalent. The time of Atlantis, the time of Lemuria, all of these ancient civilizations, most likely, this is my opinion, allegedly, used and identified crystals because of their properties being able to produce electricity when under physical stress. Go check out my last video where I talked about how these ancient giant trees, which we now know as mountains, were once ancient giant trees, and that they were supernaturally conductors of energy, and they connected us directly to this realm, okay? Here we have a picture of the Petrified Forest National Park. This is in Arizona. This is a petrified forest that they say these trees were cut down at some time in our past, and these trees became petrified. But when they became petrified, they turned into crystals. Here's another picture from the petrified forest. Here is another picture of the petrified forest. These ancient trees were cut down. We know that when wood becomes petrified, it turns into stone, but these trees were turned into crystal. When they petrified, they turned into crystals, okay? Because these trees were supernatural energy conductors and resonators of this entire universe, and they were cut down to disconnect us from the divine. You also have crystals inside of your body. You have crystals inside of your body. We were not taught about this in biology. It says here that scientists have discovered piezoelectric microcrystals within the pineal gland. Your pineal gland is your third eye, is right here, okay? Suggesting a cosmic antenna that exists inside of our head, okay? So these crystals that are inside your pineal gland is a cosmic antenna. This is how you receive epiphanies, how you receive downloads, how you have bright ideas. And sometimes you just say, man, this idea just came to me. Why? Because you have electric crystals that pop with inside your pineal gland. The pineal gland is the seat of your soul. When you come through your mother's womb or you come through your mother's portal, the stargate or the wormhole that it is, your soul comes into the vessel and grows 9 months. Guess what? They say that your soul lands inside of your pineal gland. This is your supernatural connection to the divine or the ether or the universe or God or whatever you believe in. But the pineal gland or the third eye is directly responsible for producing melatonin, which helps you sleep. It gives you the ability to have dreams at night. It gives you the ability to astral project, remote view, if you have those abilities. It gives you the ability to have premonitions. That's where you say, man, I felt like this was going to happen. I knew that something was going to happen. It gives you intuition. All of these things happen within inside your pineal gland. And within your pineal gland are microcrystals, piezoelectric crystals. But we have been deemed that crystals are a bad thing. This video is for entertainment purposes. This is for conspiracy theory. Nothing that I say is true. Go do your own research. But they did not teach us this in biology class. They did not teach us this in science class. They didn't teach it in school. In this article, it says that the discovery of tiny piezoelectric calcite microcrystals in the human pineal gland, the brain's third eye, it has scientists buzzing. These microscopic crystals can generate electrical signals under mechanical pressure. Okay? Sparking fresh questions about the gland's deeper role beyond just melatonin and sleep regulation. This is what crystals can do. We all know about Nikola Tesla, but he did extensive work with crystals and harnessing the energy of the universe. It says here in this article that Nikola Tesla was hailed as one of history's greatest minds, and he was not just a revolutionary inventor, but a visionary in the field of electricity. We know Tesla studied electricity his whole entire life. He was dedicated, okay? Tesla's insights into energy, vibration, and frequency reveal a deep understanding of crystals and their potential. Nikola Tesla famously said that if you want to find the secrets of the universe, you need to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Nikola Tesla did not believe that crystals were just objects, but that they vibrated at a specific frequency. Nikola Tesla understood that crystals could act as a powerful conductor and transmitter of energy. This is why you have those inside of your pineal gland, because they are powerful conductors and transmitters of energy. This is your connection. This is your connection to the divine. This is your connection to the supernatural. This is your connection to the unknown. Nikola Tesla said, this is what he said. In crystals, we have a pure evidence of the existence of a formative life principle. He said that although we cannot understand the life of a crystal, he said we really don't get it. He said it is nonetheless a living being. Nikola Tesla dedicated his whole life to electricity. He said that we can't understand crystals. He said, but somehow, some way, it is nonetheless a living being. He believed that crystals are a living being, a living entity. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do a part 4. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about it. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna drop some more heaters. I'm gonna drop some more fire. I'm gonna drop something to make you think. I'm out.